All right, I'm going to try this one again. I just put out a post a few minutes ago that the audio did not work, and I didn't realize that. So I'm going to start this over again. So here it is. One of the things that I've been teaching you over the last couple of clips that I've done have been formulas and also the autofill. That's been a big part of it. And now I want to put the two together. The key to this is, and the cool thing about it is, if you know how to do a sum, you know how to do all the rest of the functions that you see here. And these are called the simple functions. In Excel, the simple functions are sum, average, min, max, count, and count up. Those are the 6 simple functions. That's not my term. That's a term that Microsoft gave to them. So in any event, here we go. I have some reps here that you might recognize. And to get a total, that's a sum. So the key is you start in the cell in which you want the formula to appear. So I go to the formulas tab. I'm already in E2. I click auto sum. And the deal is the function looks above itself to see if there are any consecutive cells with numbers above. And it did not see that. Okay, so then it looked left and it says to itself, do I see any consecutive numbers to my left? And it did. It saw B2 through D as in dog 2. So I press enter and I'm done. I have that answer, 930. All right. Now I'm going to do this the long way on purpose because I want to show you something here. So I'm going to do it again. I'll do the auto sum. And once again, it does the same thing. It looks above itself and it says to itself, are there any numbered cells, consecutive numbered cells above? And there are not. There's only one cell with a number. There are not more than one. So that means it looks left and it looks to see if there are any consecutive numbers to the left. And there are. B3 through D3. So I press enter and it's done. Now I'm going to do the auto sum again and look at what happens here. It looked up and it asked itself, are there consecutive numbers above? And there were. There were 2. So it believes, Excel believes, that I want to sum the 2 cells above, and that is not correct. I want to sum, and I'm going to drag over B4, C4, and D4, and then I'll press enter. So you got to look, you got to pay attention to what cells it's picking up, because if you don't, you're going to have a big mistake. And here it is again, watch. I'm going to do auto sum, and it's picking the wrong cells. It's picking the cells above itself, and that's not the ones I want. I want B5 through D5, and then I press enter. Now, as crazy as this might sound to some people, if you know how to do a sum, you know how to do all the rest of the functions that you see here. There are over 350 built-in functions in Excel. Now, these are the simple functions. Again, that's not my term. That's what Microsoft calls them. So in any event, watch this for an average, real easy. I'm in F as in Frank 2. I do not click on auto sum. I click the arrow under auto sum, and I choose average. Now, it selects too many cells. If you notice, it's selecting the months, the cells that have the sales for the months, but it's also selecting the grand total. You can't have that. That's going to give you, obviously, an average that is way off the charts. So I have to make sure I select the 3 cells for Mickey, which is B2 to D2. I press enter and I get 310. For min, the minimum, I want the lowest number, no problem. Again, formulas tab of the ribbon, the auto sum button. I don't click auto sum. I click the arrow under it and I choose min. You got to pay attention. Again, it's selecting too many cells. It's selecting all the way through F as in Frank 2. I don't want that. I want B2 to D2, and then I press enter. Okay. Same thing for max, right? I'm in H2. I click the arrow under auto sum. I choose max. It's selecting too many cells. I don't care. I'm going to select the cells I want. B2 to D2, and then I press enter. So if you know how to do a sum, you know how to do an average, a max, or a min. Now, I'm going to show you what I think is the best part. Once you've done that, I'm going to delete these totals here. So I have only my first total through max. And watch this. I'm going to select those cells. I'm going to go to the lower right-hand corner on the green square, the autofill handle, and watch this. Drag it down, and now all of the functions are done, just like that. So if you want to learn tips like this and ways to really put some great tools in the toolbox that you have that you take with you to work, join me on June 2nd. And at my house, we're going to have a class on Excel Level 1. You'll learn things like this and many other things to become an Excel superstar. I'm going to give you a full lunch, including beer. You're going to get a manual that's almost 200 pages long, practice files that you can take with you back to your desk and use over and over and over again to hone up on your skills. I'm going to give you my email address where you could send me questions that you have. What else? Your fee. I'm going to donate 10% of your fee to a charity of your choice, and I'm going to let you write it off. I'll give you a receipt so you can write it off. So if you have any questions, just hit me up on Facebook or shoot me an email or text me, and I'll be happy to get back to you. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.